Guess who's back? Back again. Nah, I won't go through that. So, what's going on, everybody? One anti-hero here. I am at this wonderful park. Look at this. You feed some ducks. Might start doing my videos here more often. Probably should walk here from my house. It's not that far. They say it's good for my health. Anyways, back into the regular broadcast. Okay, so I've known this for a while, but I think a lot of people don't understand this. And it's good and bad when it comes to competitive play. But you can only play basically two different kinds of decks. I don't mean like Dragons and Prophecy, two different kinds of decks. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you either play the meta or you play any deck you want, but you put in cards against the meta. What I mean by that, for example, the meta, technically, is Dragons and Prophecy, I guess, and maybe Evil Swarms, if you really want to count them, and maybe Consolers. Shout out to Sean McCabe. And you know what all those decks runs that aren't Dragons, or at least side them? Vanity's Emptiness. This is a classic card that now everybody's even main decking. I even main deck one. If I had two, I'd main deck two, because there's so much Dragons going on. And another thing that I see a lot of people doing lately is main decking Imperial Iron Wall. Now, that card's not bad against Dragons. It's really good against Dragons, and it's not bad against Prophecy either, because it shuts down Fate and Priestess and stuff like that. My thing is, with that card, I don't know if I'd main deck it, only because I feel like if you main deck 3 and you face a deck that it has no effect on it, you're drawing 3 deck cards possibly, and I don't like that. But anyways, so that's what I'm saying. You can basically play any deck you want, but you have to. You just have the main deck cards that are good against the meta. Now, meta to me is a difficult thing to describe, only because I feel like, the meta can be whatever the players choose. So, for example, I'm not arguing that Dragons are the best deck, because they probably are, and they're very consistent from what I've seen. But it's if everybody played, I don't know, Constellars, then the majority of the wins would go to Constellars, so technically that would be in the meta, right? That's just my personal feel. But so you got to realize, if you're playing in a competitive nature, you have to either stop the meta or join the meta. Now, you can play any deck you want. You can play Mandolges, you can play Firefish, you can play Evil Swarms, Constellars, Blackwings, Thunder Family, or anything. And as long as you main deck or side deck these cards, you have to draw them, of course, but Dragons have to draw their key cards too, so it is what it is. So just think about that for a minute, in case, you're one of those people oh, I have to play meta, or you just think, if you don't play meta, you're going to lose. That's not true. Now, I'm just going to say, if you go to an event, I've said this before, if you go to an event and there's 80% Dragon players, statistically, ignoring everybody's skill, there's 80% chance that Dragons will win, right? So, just think about that, because, you don't have to play meta to be good at this game, but you do have to play cards against the meta, because if not, you're probably going to lose. If you're playing some random deck that, has a cool combo, that's great, but if that combo doesn't win you the game, on a consistent basis, what's the point? If it wins you the game, cool, but you still need to stop your opponent from doing what they gotta do, because to do what you gotta do, you gotta stop your opponent before they, OTK you or some crap. So, that's really all I wanted to say today. This park is really nice. Anyways, so, yeah, let me know how you guys feel about what I just said, because, I don't know, that's how I feel. And I have something interesting I want to talk either today or tomorrow. I was going to talk about it today, but I only wanted to talk about this topic for a while, so, yeah. Konami's dick riding again. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, sorry about not keeping, a legit schedule. I try to post every day, and I usually do. Now I miss, one day out of the week. But my thing is, I can't give you a set schedule, because I would say, oh, I'll post a discussion video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then duel Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, well, if I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about it. So I can't give you a legit schedule. I don't think any of you guys mind anyway. But thank you, everyone, who's watching. I got over 16,000 views on my channel now, which is awesome. And I have 98 subscribers. 2 more to that 100 video. Maybe I'll give away something. So, really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you. And it's One Anti-Hero signing out. Everybody enjoy their day.